win or go home. This is it.
Cause when we pull up, yeah, you're looking at the truth.
What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 1 playoff battle for the Pokemon for Glory Next Generation. This is a big game for us, guys. This is Week 1 of the playoffs. This is Round 1, quarterfinals. We are playing against Blue Rogue, coach of the AFC Wormadam. We, of course, finished with the best record in the regular season at 9 wins and 2 losses. I believe there were 2 other teams that were 9 and 2, but we had a much better differential than all of them. We actually, the games that we lost this season, we lost a 2-0 game to a team we had no matchup against, and then a 1-0 game last week, which was a very interesting game, guys. If you like Stall, make sure you go check it out, because it was, look, whether you like Stall or not, actually, it was a really good game. So if you haven't seen that one, make sure you go check it out. Anyways, we are playing in the quarterfinals. This is it. This is win or go home, like I said in the intro. That being said, let me know what is the worst aspect about Pokemon, because there's bound to be some hacks, there's bound to be some misplays, there's bound to be some random stupidity that comes with the game. And what can you do about it? You can't do anything. So without further ado, guys, I don't want to bore you too much, so let's get into the matchup for the round 1 of the playoffs. So our opponent has a really scary roster, guys. Actually, there's a few things that I have no switch-ins for, and there's a few things that I look at and I'm like, okay, he can't bring that. So our opponent has the Victini, which is a must-bring for him. He's got the Togekiss, which is really good against a lot of my team, but really bad against a lot of others. He's got a Swampert, which is, I think it could come. It came in both the mock battles that I did, but it wasn't like a prevalent threat. It wasn't that big of a deal. He has a Decidueye, which is, it's okay. It's a really good defogger for him. He's got a Stakataka, which could be really good or really bad, depending on what coverage I bring on one of my Pokemon. He's then got a Rotom Fan, which I don't expect to be coming that much, just because of my answers to electric types and my answers to flying types being my Rotom, my Raikou, and my Crocodile, even my Snorlax. He's got a Mega Latias, which is coming for sure. He's got a Scolipede, which probably won't see the game because of my Celesteela. He's got a he's got a Mamoswine, which is definitely coming 100%. He's got a Hariyama, which I could see coming to answer my Snorlax and to just be a really good special sponge for my special threats, and a Skuntank, which I don't see coming at all. So all in all, I think he's going to be bringing the Victini, the Swampert, the Decidueye, the Stakataka, the Mega Latias, and the Mamoswine. That's what I'm thinking is going to be coming. If not the Stakataka or the Decidueye, then the Hariyama. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking there. And of course, his Z move is the Rockium Z. For us though, we have the Celesteela, Rotom Wash, Crocodile, Snorlax, Alolan Marowak, Roselia, Mew, Raikou, Ribombee, Ditto, Kommo-O, and the Steelium Z. So, whether we win or lose tonight, guys, today, okay, I want to express to you guys that I've had so much fun in the P4G Next Generation. It's been a real honor to be chosen and participate in this league. I don't know at this point if I'm going to be, well, I do know if I was moved up or not to the main leagues, but whether I am or not, okay, I'm excited to watch what's going to be going on with the coaches in the Pokemon for Glory, the main leagues, because from what I've heard, it's going to be a very interesting little bit of tiering system. Anyways, let's get into the building process, because that's what you guys are here to see, and the battle, of course. So to start off, we have our Ribombee here, Rock Wall, which has been amazing for us this season. We have Moonblast, Hidden Power Ground, Sticky Web, and Quiver Dance. We have enough speed there. I believe it is for the, if I'm not mistaken, the Scolipede. Pretty sure that's what it's for. I'm going to double check. Do I have that? No, I don't have it written down. Oh no. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's for the Scolipede, our speed there. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's for the Scolipede. But we have a lot of special attack and a lot of speed. Basically, the plan is I want to be able to get up Sticky Webs and a Quiver Dance. If I can do that, Moonblast and Hidden Power Ground should pretty much run through a lot of his team. Stakataka 4 times weak to the Hidden Power Ground, but it resists the Moonblast. The Latias is immune to the Hidden Power Ground, but it's weak to the Moonblast. The Victini is weak to the Hidden Power Ground. There's a lot of threats that I think he's going to bring that are weak to these coverage moves. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking there. It's going to be good for us. Hopefully I can get a Webs and Quiver Dance and start breaking through his team. We then have Pidgelucian. Here are Raikou, T-Bolt, Shadow Ball, Hidden Power Grass, and Volt Switch with the Shuca Berry. I did not do calking for this set. I thought I was going to live an Adamant Life Orb Earthquake from Mamoswine. I calc a Choice Scarf Earthquake from Mamoswine. I live that, but I don't live an I can live an Earthquake from an Adamant Life Orb Mamoswine, but it's not guaranteed. So that was a bit of an oversight on my part. But then we have Metal's Top here, our Rotom Wash. We have Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Pain Split, and Toxic. We are fully physically defensive. This is our answer to so many things. I'm going to go over his team to show you which Pokemon this is an answer for. It's an answer to Physical Victini, to Stakataka, to Togekiss, to Swampert, to Scolipede in some ways, to Mamoswine for sure, and to Hariyama. That's ridiculous. Oh, and even a bit to Rotom Fan for him. So look, this thing is so pressured this week, and I really felt like I need to bring it though. We have both of our electric types, and thankfully this one is not weak to ground type moves, and it doesn't have a mold breaker Pokemon, because then we would probably have to run Shuckleberry on this thing too. But what are you going to do, guys? This is my Rotom Wash set. I'm a little bit worried about a substitute Latias, by the way, because this set is kind of walled by that. We then have Grank Irwin here, our Crocodile, Moxie, Choice Scarf, Knockoff, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Crunch. This set at +1, without a Hariyama, it just wins. And that is basically what I'm trying to do. If his Rotom Fan, if he doesn't bring that, is gone, if his Latias is gone, then Earthquake just wins. That's basically my plan. I have to sweep with this set. This is my win con. Other than that, though, we do have one other win con. I believe the speed here is for, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's for the Togekiss. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's for the Togekiss. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say it is. Anyways, we then have Julius Babe here, our Mew, with the Tanga Berry. Speed is here for this one. No, this one's for the Togekiss for sure. I'm like very confident about that. Or the Mamoswine, one of the two, whatever it is. Anyways, we have the Tanga Berry, which is the bug reducing berry, and the bug reducing berry is pretty important because he could bring the Scolipede, and I can't risk him not bringing it. I can't risk building around him not bringing it, because that thing, I'm not bringing the Celesteela, which means I have to have the Tanga Berry this week, because at +1 he'll basically just run through my team. We have Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, Giga Drain, and Psyshock. At +2 we can win. At +2 with Sticky Webs, we win straight up. It's done. So that's basically it. That's my plan here with this thing. And then we can sweep with Crocodile, we can break with Raikou, and we can potentially do some trickery things with our final Pokemon, which is Ditto this week. We have another Choice Scarf Pokemon. Our what is it called? Our IVs are so we have Hidden Power Ice, just in case we match up against the Mega Latias. I won't be able to break a sub without having to go for potential Draco Meteors, which is just going to lower my special attack. And of course, just Transform. Very interesting set this week, as you can tell, because Ditto is super interesting. But that is the team, guys, for the first round of the Pokemon for Glory Next Generation. Let me know who you think will come out on top in the comment section below. Also, remember to make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for... What am I saying? What am I saying? What the hell? No, thank you for watching the team builder. Oh my god, I was about to do my outro. No, we are about to go into the battle right now. Okay guys, we are back with the battle. Now, as you can see on your screen, this is not a post-com battle. This is actually a live com. But it's post-com. Rogue and I DC'd with like 3 turns left in the game, and it was a pretty long battle. It's 36 minutes there, so we did not decide to actually replay the battle, and he was so kind enough to allow me to use his footage. So he basically recorded it with his layout and everything like that, and he cropped out the layout, he cropped out everything, and he sent me this. So thank you, Rogue, for that. I appreciate it. But yeah, look, let's see what he brought. He brought the Hariyama, he brought the Mamoswine, the Stakataka, the Victini, the Mega Latias, and the Rotom Fan. Now, only 3 mons I was 100% sure that he was going to bring actually came, and that was the Mamoswine, Victini, Mega Latias. Hariyama and Stakataka I was pretty confident he would bring. He would have an idea to bring them, but I'm surprised to see no Decidueye or no Swampert. His only rockers are the Mamoswine and the Stakataka, and I'm picturing a Trick Room Stakataka and a Life Orb Mamoswine. That's what I'm thinking right now. But anyways, I'm intrigued by this matchup. It should be a lot of fun. I know he's going to leave with the Victini, and because of that, I'm going to leave with my Rotom Wash. That's what it was in both of our matches, in both my mock matches. So because of that, guys, sit back, enjoy the battle, and let's get into it. I'm going to speed a bit forward because there is some waiting in the battle, just because, I mean, well, it was done live. So Rogue versus Matt. This is it. I lead off with my Rotom Wash here, as he's actually going to lead off with his Victini as well. And the Victini lead is scary because he could be Specs, he could be Scarf, he could be Bandit, he could be Extra Belt, whatever. But I know the Energy Ball could be coming. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, fearing the incoming... I'm going to speed this up. There we go. I'll speed up to here. So he goes to the U-turn here, and the U-turn is going to do decent bit of damage, and I don't know what his set is. I don't know if he's Expert Belt or not, but I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, as he is actually going to think about his move for a decent amount of time. If I go for the Toxic, which I was really thinking about going for the Toxic because of the Latias switching, then I wouldn't have to worry about him being a sub-calm mindset, just because that set is not very scary anymore. But I actually decided to go for the Volt Switch here, and hopefully he pops out. There we go. He sends out Serenity here, his Latias, soon to be Mega Latias. I go for the Volt Switch, do a little chunk of damage. I'm going to switch out now, and I'm actually going to go, I believe, into my Ribombee here. I'm going to double. I'm going to hopefully skip forward a bit, skip forward a bit, skip forward a bit. Come on. There we go. Rockwall, the Ribombee comes out, and I'm going to go for my Quiver Dance here, I believe, as I'm pretty sure he's going to switch out. So I'm going to go for that here, and I'm thinking he's going to go into his Mamoswine. That's my play. I want to make sure that I can hit this thing as hard as possible with a Moonblast, and if he goes into his Victini, I can go hard for the, what is it called? Hidden Power Ground. So basically, he's still deciding what he's going to do. He makes his move there. I think I'm still deciding what I want to do here. I'm going to skip forward, turn. Okay, yeah, so he goes into his Victini. I'm going to go for the Quiver Dance there. And at this point here, I don't know if we Scarf or Specs or whatever it is, but I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ground. If he has Scarf, we still will outspeed him. So I go for that Hidden Power Ground here, and he's trying to make a move, deciding what he's going to do. I don't know if he's special or physical yet, but actually no, I do. I remember he had to be timid. So he goes for the blue flare here, and he brings us down to Sash, which is perfectly okay. That's why we have the Sash here. I'm going to pause it right here. Actually, you know, I can leave it playing, but I was deciding to go between going for the Moonblast and the Hidden Power Ground. If I go for the Moonblast, so if I go for the Hidden Power Ground, he could go into his Latias, or he can go into something else, one of his other threats. And I really want to make sure, most notably, of course, the Rotom Fan, but I want to make sure that I could hit everything hard into a KO. And I thought he was going to potentially swap out, and that's why I want to go for the Moonblast here. So if I stay in, he's actually, look, he's like adjusting the little thing at the top right. But if I get this prediction right and I go for the Hidden Power Ground, then we could actually take this thing out. It is a roll to take him out, but I go for the Moonblast and he stays in, which is super unfortunate. But you're going to see we do get the special attack drop, which is great, because at this point here, guys, I see an opening and I see, hey, I could win this game right now. So I'm going to go actually into my Mew. I'm going to move this forward a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on, Matt. Make a choice. It's been 30 seconds now. This is why I hate doing, like, not live comms. This is why I would never do a live comm, like, at this point in time, even though I don't have a capture card. It's just because it's so hard to like talk through it all, and I don't have that much to say. And as you can see, it's been like a minute. I'm still trying to make my decision, and I think actually I almost went to time on this one. But I go into my Mew here, and I'm gonna click Nasty Plot, because at -1 he can't 3 KO me with his blue flare unless he's like Specs. So I'm really excited. I go for the Nasty Plot here. He goes for the blue flare and he crits me. Yeah, I'm gonna say right here, at this point in the game, I could do nothing. There's nothing I can do to win this game at this point. I'm not confident. I'm playing on tilt right now, because what can I do? My sweeper just got crits, and I'm sorry, my wall breaker just got crits, and that's a huge, huge problem. If he didn't crit me, I would have been able to at least take out 2 or 3 of his Pokemon, depending on what happened. So I go into my Rotom here. He's going to go for the blue flare again. At this point, I'm like, he's definitely Scarf. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, I believe, and he's going to actually burn me, which is okay. At least I'm not toxic. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to speed this up a bit. Come on. Okay, yeah, so he goes into Teriyama and I go for the Volt Switch. And from this damage, I'm pretty sure he's Assault Vest or he's very specially defensive, but I'm very confident he's actually Assault Vest. And I'm going to go into, I believe, my Mew here. And yeah, I think that's what I do. I go into my Mew here. Let's skip forward another 10 seconds. Come on, skip forward, skip forward. Yeah, so I go into my Mew here and I have the Psyshock. I know he's going to have the Fake Out. I'm pretty sure he's going to have the Bullet Punch, but I'm not confident he's going to have the Bullet Punch. So I go for the Psyshock here, and I know he's going to go with the Fake Out. He will. I should live the Fake Out, and I should be fine to fire off a Psyshock the next turn, but he does have a lot of priority on his team. So he goes for the Fake Out here. We do live it, and I'm hoping we can live the Bullet Punch if he has it. Of course, he's going to just click Bullet Punch right away. That's what he wants to do, and the Bullet Punch will take us out. So we are down, what, 6-4 really early, and that's super unfortunate, because I honestly think we should be leading this game if he did not crit us there, but that was, it happens, what can you do? But I go to Nacho here because I want to get some information, and from the Ditto transforming, I realize he has Knockoff, Close Combat, Bullet Punch, and Fake Out. So I'm going to go for the Knockoff here, because I want to make sure that I can get rid of its Assault Vest quickly, because this thing can do a really good job of especially walling my team. At the same time, it also helps me out if he does want to go into his Victini, if he wants to go into his Latias, whatever he wants to go into, I can do a ton of damage back with the Knockoff. So he's going to think about his move for a little bit, and yeah, still thinking about it. Still thinking about it, still thinking about it, and I believe it. Nope, he's still thinking about it here. Anyways, yeah, so here he finally makes the decision. Mike plays Knockoff 100% of the time. He wasn't a fantastic, and I knock off his Choice Scarf here, and that's pretty cool. He's running Choice Scarf, and maybe he's running Double Scarf, but I go for the Knockoff again. My play is to just weaken this thing as much as possible, because again, I want to make sure that my Crocodile can sweep. That is my only option. That's my last option left. That's the only way I can pick up a win this game. So he actually picked his move. He's definitely going to go for the Air Slash. I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just like screw it. I'm just going to go for the Knockoff thing. He's going to go for the Volt Switch maybe. Because I do have my Crocodile in the back, but whatever. I do have my Rotom still. But I actually go for the Knockoff and he misses. And that's really unfortunate, because depending on his set, if he, well, no, actually, if he was max special attack, he would have OHKO'd us there, for sure. So, I mean, it happens, but I'm going to switch out now, and this is very important that my Ditto is still alive. It's very important. Just, it is. Anyways, I'm going to switch out now, and he's definitely going to go for the Air Slash. I'm going to go into my Rotom Wash here. I'm, like, pretty sure I'm doing that. But that play right there, the fact that he missed it was like, okay, I got some luck on my side now. I kind of went out of tilt for a little bit, and, I mean, hopefully I don't get hacks anymore, because that'd be really unfortunate, because that crit was, oh my god, it was so big. Damn it. So I'm still thinking about my move here, and I'm going to switch out now. I believe I'm going to my, yeah, I'm going to my Rotom here, and he's going to go for the Air Slash again. This is going to do pitiful damage. And at this point, I'm going to go for, I believe, my Volt Switch here because it can, whoops, I just skipped there, whatever. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, yeah, as he goes for the Volt Switch on his own, and that brings us down super, super low. So basically, Rotom is now pointless. It's almost useless now, which is so unfortunate because this Pokemon can wall a lot of his team. I need it for the Mamoswine, I need it for the Hariyama, and it's 6-4, and we're just in a terrible position all around. I don't know what he's going to do, but he goes into his Victini here. I'm like, okay, cool, this should take him out. Cool, I'll go for the Volt Switch, and he lives on 1 HP. Well, that's super unfortunate, but he lived on 1 HP, and now he can basically get off a free kill on wherever he goes into it, unless I go into my Crocodile, or my Ditto. And at this point, I do have to go into my Ditto here, because I can't risk the Crocodile. He still has the Hariyama at too much health to be able to live the hit, so I have to go for the U-turn now. From his set, I believe he has Psyshock, Energy Ball, Blue Flare, and U-turn. That's what he has. So I go for the U-turn here, and I don't know if he's going to switch out. I don't know if he's going to sack his thing off, but I don't know if he's Scarf. If he's a Scarf, then we have to win a speed tie. So it's going to be very, very difficult to figure out what's going on. But basically, Victini runs through his team as well, which is kind of, well, except for the Latias. But we do a good job. But anyways, we go for the U-turn there. We take out his Victini. So finally, it's not a 6-0. Awesome. 20 minutes into the match, we are not 6-0. Great. At this point here, I'm going to speed up again. I'm going to go with my Raikou here. And he is now trying to make a decision. He's going to go into his Hariyama. I'm almost super confident that he's going to go to Hariyama here. Does he? Let's double check. Let's move forward still. Yeah, he goes to his Hariyama here. And I don't know what he's going to do now, but I know he's going to go for the fake out. And at this point, I'm going to switch out and I go into, I believe I go into my Rotom here. No, I take the fake out, I think, and I switch out into my Rotom. No, what did I do? I can't remember, but I switch out and I go into, yeah, my Rotom here, and he goes to the fake out. We live the hit. I get some recovery back, and I believe I'm sitting at 7 HP right now. I'm like, I'm just gonna go for the pain split on the off chance that I live the bullet punch. I'm not gonna live it. There's no way. He goes to the bullet punch, and I live it. I lived it. I lived on 2 HP. Now I checked the calc. I'm like, okay, an adamant max attack Hariyama did a maximum of 5 damage to me, which is like crazy. So I get back to a ton of HP, which is really, really important. It's really good because I get a lot more health back. I can live some hits from the Mamoswine now, and if he's Scarf, then that's great for us. We can basically come in on Earthquakes non-stop. If he's Scarf, we take Icicle Crashes for days. But he's like, what the hell happens? What the hell do I do now? But I go for the Volt Switch here. I'm pretty sure I go for the Volt Switch here, and I'm still worried about the, I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump here. And we don't take him out there, but he goes to the close combat, and we still live this hit. Like, we live just barely, not enough for a Bullet Punch to take him out. But at this point here, I believe, because he got the special defense drop, I can go for the Volt Switch and get back enough health. The only problem is we definitely can't live a hit from anything else now anymore. But he goes into Fantastic here. I go for the Volt Switch, and at this point in the game, guys, I believe it is 4-4. We take out the Fantastic, the Rotom Fan, and I believe I'm gonna go into my Raikou here. I'm pretty sure I went for my Raikou here. Just double checking. Come on, speed up. Yeah, I go to my Raikou here, and he's actually going to go into Honda one more time, and he should go down, but I have to take the fake out basically, and that really sucks. I can't sack off my Rotom yet. I don't think I can. Is that what I do? I don't know if that's what I do or not. But yeah, so at this point here, he knows his move is to go for fake out for sure. I'm still debating if I want to switch out or take the fake out. The reason I think I stayed in to take the fake out is because I knew I could not live a Life Orb Mamoswine's Earthquake even with my Shucca Berry, and because of that, I think I stayed in. Let's just hope I actually did stay in and I didn't lie to the public here. But yeah, so I mean, right now, guys, the game isn't looking so well for us. We do have a chance because the Hariyama is low on HP. All we have to do is basically chip down the Stack Attack a little bit more, chip down the Mamoswine a bit, and then chip down the Latias a little bit. That's all we need. I mean, that's a lot to say because 2 of his mons are at full HP. One of them is at almost full HP. But I mean, it's the only thing I can do. So he's actually going to go for the, I believe he switches out now, if I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure he does, into the Stack Attack here. And I'm going for the Shadow Ball here. That's my play because it kills the Mamoswine. It also does a ton of damage to the Latias, and it basically does everything to everything else. So I go for the Shadow Ball here, and I'm going to go for the T-Bolt here. I don't think he's going to go for the, I think he's going for the Earthquake. That's what I think he's going to do. So I can, or if he goes to the Trick Room and then the Earthquake, we'll live that through our Shucca Berry. So I'm happy to do that here. At this point, I'm going to go for the T-Bolt. It does like 55 to 60% almost, so I should be able to 2KO it here, which is great. If I crit him or paralyze him, that'd be super. But at this point, I'm still debating my move. Do I want to go for the T-Bolt or the Hidden Power Grass or the Shadow Ball, again, predicting the incoming Mamoswine? I feel like he was trying to like bait me into going for the electric move, and then he would go into Mamoswine. But I mean, what can you do here? At this point, guys, we're in trouble. If he goes for the Trick Room here and I don't manage to live the Earthquake, then we are pretty much screwed because I'm a Scarf Ditto and not an Iron Ball Ditto or a Lagging Tail Ditto. So I don't know what he's going to go for. I'm assuming he's going to go for the Earthquake here. I know he's going to be Rocky MZ. I'm very confident in that because it's just the best Pokemon. He's brought Rocky on it so many times. So at this point, I go for the T-Bolt here, hoping he doesn't go for the Rocky MZ. But of course he does, and there's no way we're going to live this move. There's no chance in hell we're living this. So, yeah, I mean, you're going to see Continental Crush. It's going to do a ton of damage to us. I'm pretty sure this is Stone Edge. If it was a Rock Slide, maybe I live. I don't know. But bye-bye Raikou, and that's super unfortunate. It was a really good Pokemon to get a lot of chip done, and he gets the defense raise. That's really unfortunate too, because if he got the attack raise, I could have gone to Ditto and just done a ton of damage to his team. But because he didn't, well, that sucks. Anyways, at this point, I'm still debating what do I want to do. Do I go Ditto? Do I go Crocodile? Do I go Rotom here? And at this point, I'm thinking, you know what? I think Rotom is my best play. I can go for the Hydro Pump and take this thing out. Full Switch probably won't KO, so I'm going to go into my Rotom here. I'm going to skip this forward a bit. Skip it forward a bit again. There we go. So I go into my Rotom here. Yeah. And I'm going to click the Hydro Pump. I'm pretty sure he's going to stack off his Stack Attacker. Probably the best thing for him to do. And Stack Attacker, it's been good for him. It's been really, really strong for Rogue. He's been using it very well. And hopefully we can actually land the Hydro Pump, because if we don't, then it's actually going to be just game, straight up. So he chose his move. I chose my move. Hydro Pump lands, thankfully. And we do take out the Stack Attacker, picking up a nice little tie in the game, I guess. And at this point, guys, the game is about to DC in, like, I believe 2 or 3 turns, but the game is pretty much done, guys. There's almost nothing I can do depending on what he does. If he goes for the substitute, then yeah, it's done. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna have Roost, Draco, I don't know, Energy Ball maybe, whatever he would have. Anyways, I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna actually, I believe I switch out here if I'm not mistaken. Do I switch out or go for the Volt Switch? One of the two. But I switch out. I'm pretty sure I go into my Crocodile. No. What do I do? What do I do? I can't remember what I do. Oh my god. No, I think he goes for the Tailwind here, and I go for the Volt Switch. I'm pretty sure that's what happens here. And if that does happen, then we are pretty much screwed. And that's literally all it is. So he's going to Mega Evolve. He does go for the Tailwind. At this point here, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. And he's now 2 times faster than everything should be. And that's super bad, because I'm a Scarf Crocodile. I'm a Scarf Ditto. He's not going to, like, sorry for that. He's a Scarf these things, and those things are really strong against me. Sorry, I'm a Scarf thing against him, but those are really strong against him, and he actually has the boost, and I don't know what he's going to do. But at this point, I'm hoping he doesn't have any defense EVs at all, so I'm going to go into my Crocodile here, I believe, trying to bait out the Ice Beam, or not the Ice Beam, the Energy Ball, because I think that's what he's going to have, and then I go with my Ditto. That's my play. I'm going to fast forward it just a tad. Yeah, so I go with my Crocodile here, and at this point, I'm going to pull a double and go into my Rotom. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm thinking he's going to go for the Energy Ball here, but I transform, and he's actually going to go for the Draco Meteor. And yeah, I was like, do I go to my Ditto? Do I go to my Rotom to sack that off? I don't know what I do. And at this point, guys, because the Ditto is gone, all of my opportunity to win this game is done. I have no chance. It's over. So what can you do? I'm going to go into, I believe, my Crocodile here. If I go to my Crocodile, pretty sure that's what I do. Show me the Crocodile. Come on. Yeah, I should go into my Crocodile, because I should be able to take two Draco Meters, because he's now at -2. So that's my play here. Yeah, so I go into Grank Irwin here, the Crocodile, and I'm going to go for the Crunch right now. It is my best play, and I believe this is where we DC. Come on, show me the money. Let's go. Do your thing. Yeah, so he goes to the Draco Meteor. I'll let you guys see the animation there. So Draco Meteor comes out, does a ton of damage to us, and we are going to be at just over half, and I go for the Crunch here, and he lives, and we DC. So, I'm going to pause it right here. Let me just pause it right. Let me pause it right. Yeah, let's pause it right there. It's cool. So, we were going to recreate the match on Showdown. We did not want to recreate on live because it would be very difficult, but then we realized, listen, there is no way that I can win the game. It's done. Once the Mew went down, once the Mew was crit, I had no opportunity to really just get in there, break his team enough so that Crocodile could sweep. If the Mew was able to get to +2, I would be able to take the hit from the take the second hit from the Victini, KO that thing with the Shadow Ball, and that thing would be gone. He would not be able to do a ton of damage to Mons like my Rotom. Like the Ditto would be like a non-factor. That was basically my defensive answer to Victini if he had Energy Ball on the for the Rotom. But I had nothing for that. If the Mew did manage to take out the Victini, he would probably go onto his Latias and take me out there, or go into the Mamoswine and go for the Ice Shard. But I would have had enough health on my Rotom. I would be able to make a play at least. And because I didn't have the opportunity, I just felt screwed there. So you guys are probably wondering what the result of the game was, because we decided not to finish it. And I actually gave Rogue the 3-0 win. He won 3-0. There is, well, no, it would be 2-0 because I would be able to take out the Crocodile. But look, I gave him the win, not because I didn't want to advance, not because I didn't think I could win against my next opponent, which honestly I don't think I could, but that's beside the point. But because he actually won the game. He won with prep, he won with matchup, he won with the way he played. He played really well. So GG to Rogue. Unfortunately for us though, guys, that is the end of our season. I'll explain a bit why it is the end of the game though, because I'm sorry if this is like rambling on. The recording is like 30 minutes for me. He was choice banned in Mammal Swine. I had nothing left. So if he goes for Earthquake, it was game over. If he goes for Icicle Crash, it was game over. If he went for Ice Shard, it was game over. So there was nothing I could do. I was in range for everything. If I was like Yachi, I could have been fine maybe with my Crocodile, but I wasn't. Look, it happens, guys. We end up having the best regular season in the P4G Next Generation, and we lose in the first round, and this keeps happening to me. I either lose in the first round to matchup, or to crits, or I just choke, and that's what happens. It happens, and I'm super disappointed because I didn't want to continue on. I want to be the guy who had the For Glory tagline as my title for the championship game. That's what I want to do, but no, it didn't happen that way. So that's the game, guys. This is our season for the P4G Next Generation. I will be giving a what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. Oh my god, a season recap. There you go, season review video later on, maybe next Friday. I don't know, but yeah, guys, that's the battle. So good luck to Rogue in the semifinals. Good luck to the remaining competitors in the P4G Next Generation, and hopefully we get selected to move up in the main leagues. I know if we were or not, but you guys will find that out hopefully soon enough. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for supporting the Montreal Milotics through the season of the P4G Next Generation. I really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.